Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles and I just want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment. We give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today, man, we have a hilarious show for you guys there today. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. So this video was brought to my attention yesterday when Mitch sent it to me. It was from the B-Ball show, right? The basketball show. Great show. If you guys are not subscribed to this channel, make sure you go ahead and the basketball show. Make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to this channel. And he's been able to find some of these clips, man, that even I can't find. I don't know where I don't know how he finds these clips, right? But he found this clip of Theo Pinson and a bunch of other NBA, Raymond Felton, and another bunch of NBA players. They have their own show. I forgot the name of the show, where they were talking about LeBron and the comments that he made to the media about saying we're not a championship team and all of that. And you guys also know that LeBron is notorious now for calling out his teammates. They're not playing hard. They're not playing with enough energy. But then if you look at the game footage, you know, he's never given the effort, right? Never. Almost never given the effort. So these guys were reacting to it. And it seemed like for a moment, these guys kind of forgot about the NBA politics and were just talking like normal hoopers. And guys that have played in the league were like, man, look, first of all, you can't be out here asking us to give all of this effort when you yourself are not giving maximum effort. That's number one. But then the conversation started to turn into something else. It went from them kind of reacting to LeBron and the things that he's been doing to shifting to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant and saying why this is the reason, or one of the reasons why they could never rank a LeBron ahead of Michael Jordan and Kobe. And I'm like, whoa, what is going on here? So for those of you who didn't hear this exchange, it's very, very entertaining. I want to play for you now. And then we're going to come back and react to what these guys had to say here. Take a listen to this here.
2016, he called people out. He's always done that. He's always been subliminal in the media. That's why I call him the narrative.
He told the truth.
He told the truth.
Yeah, I mean, I watched that game last night. Like, it was bad at the end of the game. It was bad. Like, and I feel like they was in the game for a little bit.
First of all, that's the crazy part. He's not lying, but he's talking about himself too.
Yeah,
like,
he
snitching on himself.
Like, Brian, you can't say, like, there's a thing. Like, let's say we in the locker room. Let's say we in the locker room. We the others, right? And we hear Braun say that. I'm sitting there like, nigga, you the leader of this. We can pull up how many clips? We playing 4-on-5. Am I wrong?
That's fair.
So my thing is, when you calling out people, you got to lead by example, correct? Now, Brian, can we say he's earned the right to say whatever? Yes, nigga's a legend. But at the end of the day, this team, basically, he's saying out loud, we are not good enough. I said this before. I said this at the beginning of the year. I'm like, they will beat all the teams they're supposed to beat, but when they play a good team, they are going to lose. Bro. They play the San Antonio Spurs tonight. What the thing's going to happen?
They going to get caught. But that's my difference between him and MJ and him and Kobe. That's my difference right there. When those guys played and when Kobe said these guys, when Kobe talked junk and said, man, why would I pass you the ball? I see what y'all do.
I watch you practice.
Yeah, I watch you practice.
I watch
see the work that you put in. Why would I pass you ball? Like, his shit is validated because he's going to go out there and go 100%. He's going to do everything he can to win. I've seen Kobe guard the best player. I've seen Kobe run back, play defense. I've seen Kobe turn the ball over, run down the court. Like, I've seen these guys give it everything they got on both ends. And when they talk teammates, what can you say? You can be mad about it, but what can you really say? Yeah. Like, he's playing hard. He's giving everything he got. So when LeBron does that, and then you got clips of you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the only thing. Like, has he earned the right to say that? Of course. Shit, it's LeBron James. But Bron, you got to lead by example, though, bro.
Teammates will not respect. We know LeBron is bro. But if I'm not doing my job, and I'm calling Ray out, or I'm calling Theo out, and I'm not doing my job,
it's tough.
They're gonna be like, yo, What we doing? At the end of the day, this is why, to me, Kobe will be always ahead of LeBron. For me, is because of that. It's because Kobe's gonna give you effort. Kobe's gonna play whatever.
No matter what.
Practice, whatever he gonna go hard. But this is doing low suspect. Because if we can put film on you, fam, you ain't doing nothing on us to do.
Excellent. So you heard what these guys had to say. Look, folks, the fact of the matter is, if you sit these people, there's a reason why whenever you talk to NBA players, you ask them who are the greatest players of all time, you keep hearing Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant keep popping up. You think it's for nothing? You think it's for nothing? Now you have all of these various special interest groups in sports media that want to make you think rankings of this. They trying to fool some of y'all that Stephen Curry on Kobe Bryant's level. Like this, they have the reasons behind what they do, right? But when you talk to the players, they know the reality. Most of them are just going to like bite their tongues and not say the truth because, you know, they're trying to protect relationships and stuff like that. But in reality, they all know the deal, man. We all know Kobe and these guys were dogs. We know that. And Kobe, who was tied for most all defensive selections as a guard, I believe, with Gary Payton, he was a 12-time all defender. Kobe is going to guard you and try to humiliate you on the other end of the floor. Same thing with Jordan. It's something you can't say with LeBron, but they also spoke about the effort that these guys gave. Even go look at Kobe when his body was falling apart. The last game he played against LeBron James. Look at the effort he was making to guard LeBron. He was actually trying to compete and guard him. Go look at, you can pull up photographs of Kobe with an ice pack on his shoulder, his knees, and all this, and he's still in the game trying to give effort. Same thing with Jordan. Jordan used to get his knees drained almost every other game before playing at the age of 40 because he still wanted to go out there and compete. Go look at Jordan in his 40s, in his late 30s and 40s. He was competing. He was actually playing defense. He did give a damn. It wasn't just about pointing fingers. And the reason it was so easy for guys to follow them was because they knew that he was going to, the guy that's asking this of them also requires that same thing from himself. He was also willing to get his hands dirty and get in the mud and do the difficult things and the things that aren't fun to do and the things that aren't glamorous to do. But to hear these guys say, bro, this is what the majority of them think. The rest of them that are on camera twerking it up are either looking for a podcast deal, ain't trying to mess up whatever money they got left coming in. And that's what the rest of them are doing. But if you sit them all down, we all know what it is, bro. We all know what it is, son. We all know. We all know. So when they try to beat us over the head with, oh, this article or this ranking, y'all ain't fooling nobody except the people y'all been fooling. The rest of us are not going for the okie doke. As much as you guys think that, oh, we got him now, let me throw this ranking at him from some dudes from somewhere else. Bro, the last ranking of Bleacher Report, they said Michael Jordan was voted the GOAT by only one vote. By one vote. But this is a publication we need to be taken seriously. So only one vote separates Michael Jordan and LeBron. Like, come on, who are we kidding here? Right? Who are we kidding? So these guys trying to like, this is what these guys really, and for them to say this on camera is like, yo, I'm done with the capping and the twerking and pouring honey all over each other's backs. We're done with it. We gonna keep it a bean, and it is what it is, man. So shout out to them for actually keeping it a bean. Like enough with it. But hey, it's gonna be a long time before you hear somebody else keep it a stack like that. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. We catch you on the next show, and I'm out. Peace.